106. Now streaming live at livepower106.com.
Let me hide my wallet. She said Malo, I said Mala. She said Mama, I said Juana. She said Punta, I said Cana. Now let's go get Satalana. Let's go get Satalana. Let's go get Satalana. Satalana, Satalana, Satalana. Let's go get Satalana. It's so Shakira when I ran into Maria. She said loco, I said loca. She said beso, I said boca. She said beso, I said soca. She said virgin, mentirosa. She said trust, I said yeah right. She said damn, I said damn right. She said Mari, I said Juana. Now let's go get Satalana. Let's go get Satalana. Let's go get Satalana. Satalana, Satalana, Satalana. Let's go get
The Breakfast Club is on Watford's Power 106. It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest. Wake up. Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Mary from Milwaukee.
Hey, good morning, Mama. Get it off your chest.
Hey, actually, it's a good thing. First of all, what I was telling the gentleman next to the phone, I just want to thank y'all. You're funny. I love how Charlamagne be starting stuff. But what I noticed is every single time somebody comes in that room, y'all hug them, you give them a little pound. But not just that, even when it comes to the guests, you also acknowledge their entourage. I appreciate that. That shows that y'all were raised right. Yes, you were just in Schaumburg, Illinois, a couple months ago. Come to Milwaukee.
I am. I just got a date on the books for Milwaukee. It's not until 2027, but I'm coming back. I promise you, I'm coming back, Milwaukee. So.
All right.
Yes,
And DJ Envy, I love how you love your family. And Charlamagne, I didn't like you back in the day when I listened to you on the radio, but you know what? You backed me up. I really do like you. I misunderstood who you are. I know you're still a troublemaker, but
you ain't misunderstanding. You understood well. You just started changing his life a little bit. Thank you, Marie.
I just want to thank y'all, really. Thank you so much for everything that y'all do and the realness that y'all put out there.
Thank you. Let's get it, right?
You too. Bye-bye.
I'm not a troublemaker on purpose.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not intentional about troublemaking.
Hey, it's Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, where you calling from?
Rachel.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Hey,
I'm good. Favorite, how are you?
Good. I just need to talk to DJ Envy real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assuming you don't report on the WNBA sport and how they doing before you go to Mimi.
Misogynistic.
No, I don't. If you listen to the show, you know I don't do baseball scores. I don't do NBA scores, and I don't do WNBA until playoffs time.
Misogynistic.
Playoffs don't begin until September 27th. So that's when we do it. So that's why I don't do baseball.
Her phone's like there was some good games on yesterday though. The Sky Storm game, the Fever Atlanta Dream game. Those were some good games yesterday.
Yeah, we don't do the scores until playoff time. That's for NBA, that's for WNBA, that's for baseball.
Well, you report on NBA news throughout the year.
Yeah, sometimes big NBA news, but like Russell Westbrook retiring, we'll talk about that. Or LeBron going to a team.
Women, it's okay to say you hate women.
If it's something big, we talk about it.
You're okay when transgenders join the league, I'm sure.
Exactly. Join what league?
WNBA.
They're not joining.
It's only a matter of time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Somebody's going to buckle to the pressure.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
They're about to have a whole
No, it's
league of
not.
their own.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are. People are ridiculous.
The Avengers. Start
People
reporting.
want to see it just for the plot.
And you know what? Salute to Clarissa Shields. She won over the
Shorty,
weekend.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, she had her opponent's team had to throw in the towel, literally.
Yeah.
She beat the brakes off of that
I'm
girl.
glad they did though, because I'm like, damn, I felt like they should have been did that. That guy, it just seemed like she was gonna lose anyway.
Dropping a clues bomb for Clarissa Shields.
Yeah.
It is interesting how, for whatever reason, this weekend people started to give Clarissa Shields her credit. I don't know why. Even though she's like a 19, now she's like a 21-time world champion because of the 2 belts she won this weekend. But it's just like I don't know why after winning 2 Olympic gold medals, being a 21-time world champion, undefeated. Now all of a sudden people are like, you know what? You got to give her props. Maybe because there was a lot of eyeballs on her now.
Yeah, I don't know, but she beat the brakes over that
Yeah,
girl.
y'all,
this
and
weekend.
all them celebrities that came to that fight, I felt so good just for her, and just they definitely came out.
It's
for
been
her.
like that for a minute now.
Yeah, she was.
No, but it was a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it's been like that for a minute now.
Yeah, she had Usher, she had Floyd, she had
Nah, I ain't
Bud.
never say it like
She had a
that.
lot of people in the building.
Yeah, her last fight at Little Caesar Arena in Detroit, sold out.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities there. Like
No, I know it was sold out, but I don't know.
Clarissa's an
I ain't
attraction.
see them celebrities that was like at this fight. At the other
I think
fight.
people probably took it more serious now because she fought outside of Detroit.
Yeah.
So now
Okay.
they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, she fought outside of Detroit. Detroit is like a home game, right?
Right.
But now that she fought in Atlanta and sold out,
Right.
and bring that same type of star power to Atlanta, actually it's more impressive to bring star power to Detroit. You expect it in Atlanta. But
Yeah.
I think because they saw her do it outside of Detroit, they're like, okay, I see that she's a draw for real.
Yeah, she had Tyler Perry there. She had T.I. She had a lot of
that's what
people
I'm
there. She had a lot of people there this
Floyd
weekend.
and
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
real, man. That was the Atlanta Hawks game.
Oh, was it?
Oh
I
my
saw
God,
pictures.
that's what I was. Oh
I
my
seen
God.
pictures.
You right there, man.
No, because I didn't know. Yeah, I was like Tyler Perry
I see the
came out
pictures.
for her.
Hawks game.
Oh, I seen
I'll
pictures.
tell you who was there. Floyd Mayweather was there.
see
Terry
Floyd.
Crawford was
I see
there.
Bud.
Shakur Stevenson was there. Rod Wave was there.
Monique.
Monique.
Monique was there.
Yeah, she was there.
Okay. Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates was there. Well, I think I saw
Usher was there.
Usher was there.
Usher was
Usher
there.
Okay.
Yes, they were there.
Yeah. And Ray J for the undercard.
So Brandy was there.
Brandy was there.
Brandy was. I don't know. if Brandy was there for Ray J. Clearly.
Right.
By the way, I don't even like seeing Brandy in that mix, boy. Brandy.
She was looking like, all right.
Y'all gotta keep Brandy on her
She
phone.
said, I'm going back to my car.
I ain't seeing Brandy in that mix, bro. Everything ain't for everybody. Keep Brandy away from that foolishness.
Well, we'll break it down with the latest from What's up, Lo?
Hey, good morning, y'all. We're going to get on into the fight. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Congratulations, girl. We're going to talk about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
We can eradicate food deserts with this technology.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's DJ Emmy from the Breakfast Club. And that was Jalea Hemmings. She and her husband created Nourish and Bloom Market, an AI-powered grocery store. Scan a QR code to enter, pick what you need, and walk out. Or, as Jalea puts it,
Tap, grab, and go 24/7. We started to get flooded with folks saying, hey, I need you in my city.
it became their mission to develop a store that could open within 3 months, even without any infrastructure.
And just when we were like, how are we going to accomplish this goal? We won the AT&T Small Business Contest Grant. That $50,000 got us over the finish line where we built the first AI-powered grocery shipping container in the country.
For Jalea, it's about building a legacy. To show the world that you can solve any problem when you work together.
Having the support of AT&T, the city of Atlanta, is huge. Look at how many people we've been able to help.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
What's good? You're listening to The Breakfast Club on Rockford's Power 106. It's Ozman the Wizard, and here's your top stories from WIFR News for this Monday, August 17th. A garage fire on Saturday night left an estimated $35,000 in damage. On August 15th, crews were called out to the 2100 block of South 4th Street for reports of a possible structure fire. The first crews on the scene found heavy smoke coming from a detached single-car garage, and firefighters brought it under control within 10 minutes of their arrival. But no one's hurt in this fire, and the cause is undetermined and remains under investigation. Shifting gears to DeKalb County, the 24-year-old Nicole Diaz DeLeon of DeKalb was arrested early Saturday following a single-vehicle car crash, according to the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. But DeLeon was charged with driving under the influence and other traffic citations. Now, this crash happened on August 15th near Plank and Moose Range Road. Investigators said that a Chevy Malibu was driving west on Plank Road, and as the road curved, the car didn't slow down and went off the road into the north. The car went through a wire fence and hit a ditch before driving through the field between Blank and Moose Range roads, according to the crash report. Investigators said that as they then drove through another wire fence and came to a rest on Moose Range Road. Now, both the driver, who was identified as Deleon, and her passenger were unhurt. Deputies suspected that Deleon was under the influence of alcohol during the crash, and she was subsequently arrested. She was taken into custody of the DeKalb County Jail and later released with a notice to appear in court. And in Boone County, 28-year-old Shaquan D. Hayes of Rockford faces charges following a head-on crash Friday night that killed one person and seriously hurt 3 others. Now, Hayes was charged with aggravated DUI causing death and driving under the influence of alcohol. On August 14th, first responders were called out to a crash on Spring Creek Road west of Olson Road. Investigators said that a Ford Taurus driving eastbound on Spring Creek Road crossed over the center line and struck a Toyota RAV4 head-on. Now, all 4 passengers in the Toyota RAV4 were taken to a local hospital with critical injuries. One female passenger later died at the hospital, and her identity has not yet been released. The driver of the Ford was later identified as Hayes, suffered minor injuries in the crash and was taken to the hospital. And after an investigation, Hayes was arrested and taken into custody at the Boone County Jail. The crash remains under investigation by the Boone County Sheriff's Office Accident Reconstruction Team. The Marengo, Dustin Hannah Bonner of Marengo, who was convicted of window peeping on 3 prior occasions, received a sentence for committing the offense once again. The Hannah Bonner was sentenced to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to a felony offense of disorderly conduct. The charge stems from an incident back on May 31st of 2025 when Hannah Bonner was knowingly looking into a Marengo apartment window. And he was sentenced for that window peeping charge on August 10th in the McHenry County courtroom. And those are your top stories from WIRFR News for this Monday, August 17th. We got the latest with Lauren coming up in just a few minutes. Then after 6 o'clock, we have front page news for you. Also, I have your next weather update from WIRFR News. For sports coming up, Tony Yayo will be checking in this morning as well, right here on Power 106, Rockford's home of the Breakfast Club.
Power 106 is looking for Usher's biggest fan. That's right, I said hit the Power 106 WYRB app. Tell us why you're Usher's biggest fan, and you could win a Rhythm Section VIP Riser experience at the R&B Tour Chicago, August 21st. Which includes a special appearance from Usher. Enter for your chance to win now on the Power 106 WYRB app. Tickets for the R&B Tour are on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
Menards.com business accounts are built for pros. Need to buy more materials for the Johnson house? Order it online and keep it straight with job name tracking. Need help managing purchases? Easily look up receipts and run transaction reports to make bookkeeping a breeze. Running short on time? Send an employee to get what you need with authorized purchasers. Best of all, it's secure and fast. Spend more time on the job. Create a Menards.com business account today.
Save big money at Menards.
Looking for the perfect night out? Make it unforgettable with Boys to Men. Live at the Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Friday, August 28th. Doors open at 7 p.m. From slow jams to R&B classics. It's the soundtrack to your Boys to Men in Rockford. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Must be 21 or older to attend. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever. Absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215-215. That's SPARK to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy and me, Charlamagne the God. This is Rockford's Power 106, home of the Breakfast Club and the hottest new music. Turn us up.
Okay, I'm the fresh content, don't take cardigan. Virgin Mary Falls, yeah, I pull up fish, yeah. Everyone that's got ill, give me, talk my sins, yeah, my ear. Money coming in, I put my nanny in Chanel. Made it out this film, I got my credit, put it on me, baby. If I lose it all, you gon' hold it down for real. This beat came from for real. First of all, I am not a grace, I weigh my goods, I hold my heart on, but you look way better with my skin. Your boyfriend's a nice one. Really came from nothing, living in a hotel with my sisters and my mama. First let me do it when I'm from, I'm like Obama. Motorcade through traffic when I'm in the sky. Dope was friend forever when the visas are dependent. I got diamonds on my Air Force Ones, rings like that. She ain't try to play, I hit her biggest, I'm gon' play a pin. Country boy, I got 400 bands inside a Chevy. I'm just fresh content, don't take cardigan. Virgin Mary Flower, say I pull up fresh as hell. Everyone that's got him, give me talk my sense, yeah. Get out my ear, money coming in, I put my nanny in. Waited out the show, I got my granny pushing the way back. If I lose it all, you gon' hold it down for real. This beat came from for real. 442, get up the motor, that's a old school song. Inside looking like some people, they just let the stop and fire. Raise my right hand up to God and tell that lie and say, I got rich, but every day I wake up looking forward to a turn good. Check it across the club, yeah. Turning up the club, yeah. I didn't cut her out, she tryna pop out with a scrub. I'm putting on that stuff, yeah. Come out on the I invest my money in the streets and watch it go. Million for the lawyer fees, don't care about getting in trouble. I've been there, fucked in my section. I be making my watches match my car, I'm really flexing. I'm stamping on that fresh content, that fresh Bose cardigan. Virgin Mary Flower, say I pull up fresh as hell. Everyone else got him, give me talk my sense, yeah. Get out my ear, money coming in, I put my nanny in Chanel. Waited out the show, I got my granny pushing the way back. If I lose it all, you gon' hold it down for real. This beat came from for real, yeah.
The Breakfast Club is on Rockford's Power 106.
Breakfast Club, your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, Sprite is celebrating hip-hop by highlighting 50 tracks that shaped the culture along with limited edition Sprite and Sprite Zero bottles and cans, featuring lyrics from the records. They're incredible. So check out the Sprite Living track list and the stories behind the bars. Play it, debate it, collect it. I'm glad y'all walked in. I was so tired of talking to somebody. I'm like, damn, you weren't talking to me. I don't care. You the only one that was in there. Yeah, but you weren't talking to me. Okay. Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Lauren. The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Because you particularly are bringing the energy to mainstream radio, to black radio.
Sources trusted. Did you hear that exclusive?
Lauren, I'm a homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and everything.
She be having the latest on things.
You ask the questions that need to be answered.
On the Breakfast Club.
If no brown girls look at you and go, I want to be like you.
LL Cool, baby. Talk to me.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, peace.
Alrighty, so let's get into it. Clarissa Shields took over Atlanta this weekend. 18,000 people. She sold out the State Farm Arena. She is the first woman boxer to headline the State Farm Arena and sold it out. And when I say that people came out, we were talking earlier about some of the names that were there. YG was there, Usher was there, Monique was there, Kevin Gates, Lotto walked her out. Cheated on that when she walked her out.
Floyd Mayweather,
Shakur, yes. And they took a photo together, Floyd Mayweather, Clarissa Shields, Bud, and Shakur. And just I saw people posting and talking about all the black excellence and all the wins in that photo.
It's crazy how they always come to all her fights, but for whatever reason, just this weekend, it was
I think the way that Clarissa posted it, it made people like repost it, because she was posting a lot of stuff from her fight as well too, and she talked about all the wins just within that one photo and just how special it was for them to be there because this was a big fight for her. But yeah, so she it was a knockout. Kay Scott, they were throwing the towels in.
Yeah, they threw a towel in for her. They needed that.
Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, and Clarissa looked good out there. I think, for a lot of people that were just tuning into this fight or maybe watching Clarissa for the first time, people were talking about how time.
Yeah, I think people either forgot or don't know that Clarissa Shields is not a social media influencer. She's not an internet personality. She's an actual sports star. She has a talent. Okay, she's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 21-time world champion. What are we talking about?
Yeah, and I said this before. She is probably the greatest female boxer ever, too. You know, but I will say this: I just hate the fact that the headlines get mixed up with all the other BS. Because what she does is she gets busy. Like, she knocks these girls out clearly. It's not even close. And I hate that they mix, the BS with her accolades.
Well, to be honest, I don't really mind that because, like, at least she can fight. What if she was just known for all the BS, the shenanigans with her relationship and all of that, and she couldn't fight? Then that's horrible. At least she can, so she got people that take her serious. Some people that only want to see the drama. Then you got some people that just like to watch her on live. She's known for different things.
And the thing I appreciate about it is, like, every time Clarissa fights, I'll be like, man, I hope she's not distracted because of all of the noise that's around her.
She's not.
But she goes in there and she handles her business. But like I said, it's very important to remember, like, Clarissa Shields had a documentary 10 years ago on Netflix called T-Rex. She got a movie about her life, y'all. A whole biopic called The Fire Inside. Like, Carissa's not no little deal.
Not at all.
What is T-Rex? Why did that name? Because I just think
it was named. It was given to her when she was young. Well, we have some audio because once Clarissa won, of course they come in the ring and they do the post interview in the ring. Let's take a listen to Clarissa post fight interview in the ring.
How'd you feel about that performance?
Oh man, well, one, I want to give my honor and I want to thank God. And I want to thank my team, Coach John, Coach Andre Darrell, I want to thank Papoose and Win Records, Zeus Network, The Zone, Jimmy Leader, my promoter. This was a hard camp. I always tell myself that everything is easy work. I took 38 pounds. I started 14 weeks ago. I was 198, and then I got down to 160. It was a hard camp. I mean, the most disciplined I've been since the Olympics, I feel like.
Yeah, now she talked a lot. She was speaking to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco yesterday and talked a lot about how hard she trained for this fight, not because of just the opponent, but because of all the people that would be there. She wanted to give people a show. Now she mentioned Papoose. Papoose posted a really sweet post on his Instagram, just talking about how amazing she is at what she does and congratulating her. But I also saw too that he had posted the Clarissa tattoo as we were leading into the fight, and just being there and showing his support for her as well. He says, he talks about congrats my queen. She talks about the pounds that she dropped. He says that she stepped into a very tough fight with champion Kay Scott, but her level of discipline backed it up. And I think what Clarissa as well too, a lot of people, every time she wins, they want to discredit the win as well. People were talking about the fact that Kay Scott is like 42 years old, and that being one of the reasons why Clarissa was able to knock her out. Let's take a listen to Clarissa talking to Shannon Sharp about people discrediting her opponents.
When people say the people that you're fighting at times, sometimes they're not that good, or they're old, or they're washed, or they're really no competition. What do you say to
That's just hater talk because I'm 19-0 and I've beat at least 7-8 girls who are on the pound list. I have beat most of the girls I fought against has been undefeated fighters, girls with multiple championships. The girls that I beat go on to beat other girls and knock them out when they said they're not good. They just try to find anything just to try to discredit me, but the truth is my skills, my power, my speed, my experience cannot be messed with. I am the best. It doesn't matter who they put me in there with. What champion can be champ in 5 different weight classes, and you telling me that nobody ever came close to beating me? Hey, them other got losses. I'm undefeated.
Man, don't explain nothing. I'm gonna include bounds with Clarissa Shields. She secured her 21st world title belt. Kay Scott was the champion. I don't even know if y'all realize Kay Scott was the champion.
Yeah, that's what Papoose was saying. Like, stop playing with her because Kay Scott was a champion as well.
Clarissa came in as the challenger, so you can only beat the competition that's in front of you. She beat the champion. She got 2 more belts, to secure her 21st world title. Clarissa wanted it one. She's a generational talent.
I do have a question.
She just is.
Yes. Who does she fight next, right? Because it seems she just washes everybody. Like, who would want to fight her? Who wants to get washed? You know what I mean? Like, who does she fight next?
There's a few people that have been like asking her.
No, I saw somebody calling her out at 160. I forgot the young lady's name.
Well, she talked a bit about Clarissa said at the fight that Lauren Price is on her list next, but they go into people talking or teaming up. Alicia Baumgartner was another person that she's mentioning too. Let's take a listen to Clarissa on girls teaming up against her.
There's somebody been barking up your tree. Now she's in a little smaller weight class, huh?
Shannon, you're not about to play with me. That girl is a bum. She's a hater. You know you beating these ass when they all start teaming up. Man, I'm just teaming up with a rapper.
say, you know what? Pretty soon you're gonna have all the damn belts. There ain't gonna be nobody for you to fight.
Now there's always somebody to fight because there's always somebody new. There's always somebody who's watching you, who's studying you. So I'll be watching all of them.
Yeah. Now on the undercard, as we wrap up, Ray J fought as well. He beat Orlando Brown. Brandy was there to walk Ray J out, which was a crazy scene prior to. Brandy was on stream with, well, she didn't mean to be, but she walked into the stream with Adria Bronner and Dean.
I want y'all to keep Brandy out that nigga mess.
Bro,
okay.
She was supporting her best friend.
I get it. Brandy's there for her brother Ray J. Salute to Ray J. That's our guy. I just don't like seeing Brandy in that mix.
She didn't like to be in that mix either. She's like, I'm going back to the car.
Clearly said, like,
we gotta keep Brandy on her pedestal, okay? Keep her on her throne. I don't like to see her
She was trying to be supportive. She just trying to be supportive. Yeah, so that's the latest. And Ray J said he's maybe thinking about something with Jake Paul because he's saying people are calling him. I don't know. I ain't seen nobody call Ray J to fight Jake Paul. That don't even make no sense.
Don't do that. I don't care what kind of money they see. It's not working.
No, that makes no sense. He'll get hurt.
Yeah.
He'll get hurt.
No, you'll really get hurt.
No, he'll get hurt. All right.
That's the latest for the hour, guys.
That's right. The latest is brought to you by LifeLock. Salute to LifeLock. The name is attached to everything you've built. And if you get your identity stolen, wait. What then? Your bank can only do so much. LifeLock is who you can trust to protect your identity. Get LifeLock at LifeLock.com and use promo code off your first year. Salute to LifeLock. Front page news is next.
Talking about me, honey. Jeez. You all right there?
Just the first line. I wasn't on time.
Okay, all right. The whole first line.
That was the first line.
It's 7:01.
7:01. I just left the club. Usually I can, but I just left the club.
It made it on time to work.
Whenever reading about
Yeah, barely. No, I made it here. I was here when you was here.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
WYRB HD, Genoa, Rockford, DeKalb. Rockford's home of the Breakfast Club.
Your mornings will never be the same.
And the Esco Let's Go show in the afternoon. Power 106.
Sometimes I look around for someone who might understand it. I've seen it in their eyes and they'll never get it. I think I lost my patience. Now I can't contain it. They were wrong about us. It's the way they paint it. I love the way that you walk and the way you breathe. I just let them talk, but it bothers me. 'Cause it ain't love, it ain't love, it ain't love they see. But it ain't none to discuss, 'cause it is to me. And so what? I've had you fell in love a couple times. Tell me what's into you. Tell me, is it a crime to fall in love a couple times? Tell me what's into you. Tell me, is it a crime to fall? Is it a crime? I'll let it crime now. 'Cause if loving me is jail, then you're my prisoner. So let me throw away this key, 'cause you won't get me up. Let them know we don't give a f. All they want is to see us break it up. Till the search the seven seas and never find no. A heart like mine, better yet can forget my mind. No, some may say a girl shouldn't lay the cards on the table. Well, I'm a woman, I'm not a girl. Is that a crime?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to some front page news. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, guys. How you doing this morning?
Hey, girl.
Good morning. Okay, so we start this hour with the latest in the investigation into the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells. The Congressional Black Caucus is now asking the Justice Department for an independent federal review of what happened to Wells, who never returned after a 4th of July trip to Horn Island in Mississippi. His body was found 2 days later. Let's listen to Congresswoman Lucy McBath and Reverend Al Sharpton with more on what the CBC is asking of the federal government.
We are demanding a full federal investigation. Kash Patel, we're demanding a full federal investigation as to what has actually happened
to Nolan Wells.
The federal government has to answer those questions of involvement because Horn Island is federal property. And while they can have a grand jury indict around the reflection pool, then announce they pulling back the charges, now have with a new special grand jury. They done went to a pool twice and haven't come to Horn Island one time, and it was federal property. So I think that the contradiction there is why we keep raising the question.
Yeah. So the Justice Department says it has received that request and it's reviewing it, but so far no one has been charged with any crime in Nolan's death. And there's also a new dispute over Nolan's cell phone, which still has not been analyzed more than a month after his death. So last week, the family says the DA's office sent a letter directing them to turn over his phone within 48 hours. Now, Nolan's parents, they were out of town when that deadline was given, but the family's attorneys say that was not the original agreement. Let's listen to that.
What the agreement was that the DA's office, this is the Jackson County DA's office, as well as our forensic team, and possibly the FBI, were going to together download and examine the phone. So it's done one time with everybody together, right? This is very common in the law. We're waiting for the DA to determine the time, the place, the date. Let us know, and we are going to be there with our forensics team and anybody else, but it's done one time, one examination. We're ready for it to happen.
I'm telling you right now, mentally and emotionally, none of those kids will ever have peace until they tell the truth about what happened to Nolan Wells. It's wrong because I mean none of it makes sense. I mean, how does a person separate from his group without his phone? In this day and age, ain't no kid separating from nobody without their phone.
Not at all.
Like that right there should be, the question that people ask that raises and rings a lot of alarms.
Yeah, and that's exactly what his mother is pointing out. There's no kid who goes anywhere without their phone, especially on a 4th of July trip. They take photos, snaps, all of the things. And so that phone holds a lot of clues. And so they want that done correctly and they want it done together.
Y'all come back with my phone, but not me.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't even make no sense.
Yeah, for sure. The family's legal team says the DA's office, though, has agreed to let their independent pathologists examine the tissue kept from the first autopsy before the case goes before a grand jury. Now, they are asking the DA to provide them 3 possible dates so they can coordinate that examination. And so we'll stay tuned for that. But right now, still, there is no cause or manner of death in his death right now. So we'll continue to follow that story. And we've been telling you guys about businesses getting billions of dollars back after the Supreme Court ruled that President Trump did not have the authority to impose certain tariffs. Well, this morning, we have information on how you, the consumer, can get some of your money back too. So here's what you need to do. You need to check who delivered your package. So if it was UPS, FedEx, DHL, you go to that company's website and you look for the tariff refund page. You enter your tracking number and you can find out if your package is eligible for a refund and whether that money has been paid back yet. So FedEx says it will even tell you how much you're owed, including interest. UPS says it's passing those refunds along as it receives them, and DHL says eligible refunds will be automatically returned to the person who originally paid the tariff. So if you paid tariff on a package, find your tracking number, and that will tell you how much money you are owed. So good news there. And lastly, working parents. We all work here. Do you ever feel like your job gets the best of you and your kids get what you have left? Because a new Pew survey says that more than half of working parents, they say they don't spend enough time with their kids. They say that number has jumped from 44% in 2020 to 56% today. And this is the part that a lot of parents will probably understand. So even when you're at work, you still feel like you're parenting. And when you're with your kids, you still feel like you're still kid stuff while they're working, and nearly 6 in 10 say they're answering emails or doing work while they're spending time with their kids. They're not fully focused on their time with their kids. But with the cost of living up and paychecks not keeping up, a lot of parents just say they don't have a choice. They're trying to work, pay the bills, and raise their kids and somehow be present for it all.
Damn right.
The sad part about it is the kids see that all, right? Because they see you there, but you're really not there. The phone, they see you at the games, but they see you texting or talking to somebody. But you know, I would just tell everybody out there, just remember, you never get that time back. So if you could take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, and dedicate that time to that kids, to their passion, whether it's dance, whether it's sports, whether it's reading, whether it's whatever it is, academics, it doesn't matter. It means so much to them, you know. So
that's my biggest struggle right now, like not being around my kids, like a lot. So yeah.
And it depends what your job is, right? Like we do morning radio from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., right? So, and I have a team that handles a lot of my business. By the time I get home, I got plenty of time to be with my kids. You just have to be intentional about doing it. Like you gotta disconnect and connect with your kids. You don't have to be on your phone.
Yeah, but you know what it is, and like you said, a lot of times people say I'm working, but when I'm at my kids' games or the dance, I see parents on social media.
You ain't doing no work. You on your phone. You
on social media.
Cut it out.
Like stop it.
Ain't that many emails to be sent in the world. Ain't that many phone calls to be taken in the world. Ain't that many Zoom meetings. Like knock it off.
You're on social media. It definitely depends on what you do and what you got going on, because it'd be back-to-back calls, conference calls. Now I do see people on social media. You got parents on social media. How the kids be on social media, but it depends on the industry that you're in, how many businesses you have, if you got a lot going on, if you one person but you got so much going on. Yeah, you're damn right.
Shut down for a little bit for the kids.
And you don't have a team. Like y'all got teams to handle y'all businesses and stuff. It's different.
But I still shut down regardless. Like I give up things to make sure I'm there, because seeing them happy and being present in their life means everything in the world, because they grow so fast.
And I feel sorry that I don't feel sorry. The people out there that have to work 8 hours, 12 hours a day, those are the ones that really, have the issue. Right. We work 4 hours, man. Early in the morning.
Y'all asses work 4 hours early in the morning. Yeah, everybody don't do that though.
That's what I'm saying. It's the people that work 8 hours and 12 hours a day that I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of entrepreneurs were saying they were having a time balancing this because they are alone. They're trying to start a new business and juggling it all. There's no balance right now. So that's another way to look at it. But all right, y'all, that is your front page news for today.
All right. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you.
Now, when we come back, Tony Yayo, he's back. He's joining us again. He has a new digital series